Today we're looking to see if we can help you to get more corona proof. So we're in the cherry orchard today, looking at the blossom, and I always wonder in the winter when you look at these trees when they're actually completely what I call dead wood, whether they're actually in lockdown, a bit like the situation that we're in now. But eventually things will come out and they will blossom, and I think that's the sort of message we got today. If we look at ourselves right now, we need to concentrate on ourselves and looking what we can do to improve ourselves and focus on basically a little bit more about yourself and your training, see if we can do some language or some personal development improvement. And I think this is one of the things that can come out of this situation, that when there is a change, why not change a little bit more and actually see if we can help you with that to improve yourself. Maybe you can find yourself a new job because you're not happy in the situation you are, or you lost your job due to the corona situation, or if you want to improve yourself in terms of the quality of your life with regards to a new language or some of the fresh training that we're going to do with our partners. This is why we're here really today. Eventually things will come out and they'll start to look a lot brighter. And today I've got my business partner Liz with me to tell a little bit more about what she thinks about the situation and how we can look to improve. So, hi Liz. Today we're here and you've read something interesting about the Board of Innovation. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, actually it was a sort of PowerPoint presentation from the Board of Innovation. We'll put the web link on the LinkedIn post for you to see it in more detail. But the most interesting thing that I took out of it was the fact that they split up this problem into 3 phases, and I think it's quite good to be able to get an overview of the situation, to put it into perspective. Basically they were looking at the immediate reaction to the corona, which of course for everybody I think has been a panic reaction. People want to close down, they want to self-protect, and yeah, look at your budgets, look at your spending. Really we need to look at self-protecting at this stage. But at some point, and this is also the question as to when businesses or industries are going to be ready to move on to phase 2, phase 2 will come. And phase 2 is the phase where really you need to be, well, to be honest, I can split it into 2 parts. There's an introspective part. So we need to be looking at the skills we have in-house. We need to be looking at who we are and what we're doing. So that's the introspective side of it. But we also need to be looking forwards. We need to be anticipating the 3rd phase, which, to be honest, will be a new world. On the Board of Innovation presentation, they call it the low-touch economy. We have to face the fact that the products that we need to offer to people, the services, will take a different form. They're not going to look the same as they looked before. And if in this middle phase we don't anticipate that and adapt to that, then we're going to lose out. So that's the negative message. But there's a very positive message in this too. Because a changing world means new opportunities, and new opportunities means a chance for really big change. If you look back into history, the time when people made millionaires were made was the times when things really moved on quickly. It was the birth of computers, it was laying down the railroads in the States. That's when millionaires were made, and I mean big time millionaires. So this is not necessarily a doom and gloom scenario. This is a chance to make big money. This is a chance for big opportunities. But we really need to make the most of that middle phase to actually assess the market and see where we're going and see what the consumer's going to want in the future. And of course that 3rd phase is the new world and what's it going to look like. And no one can predict that, but of course if you're in a particular industry, you're the expert of that industry and what your consumers are going to need. So take time now to think about that. Think about what your consumers are going to want in the future, what they're going to need, what products and services are going to look like over the next 10 years. Because that's really what we need to be doing at this time.
Sure. Well, I think the message out of this is that change inevitably brings good things. Look at these cherry trees. After a period of their own lockdown in the winter, they come out with some fantastic flowers. So we're here at this farm where they grow blueberries, another crop which restores its energy for the winter and then comes out later. Very much comparable to the corona crisis. Basically, you know, what we're here for as well, to give you a little bit of advice on how we can help you to change your career, or look at your personal development, or do some assessments, even if you're a business. So we'd like to make it a little bit more dynamic, a little bit personal, authentic, with a little touch of fun in it. So we invite all candidates and businesses to sign up to upupgo.com. Now, here is the fun bit. For the first 50 candidates that will sign up to upupgo.com, we'll pick out 10 people that will receive a free box of fruit, which will be good for you and good for the sector. For businesses, we have a different sort of thing. Out of the first 10 businesses that will sign up for assessments, language training, fresh training, or anything that has to do with assessments, we will pick out 2 businesses that will receive an XXL box of fruit, which is for the whole of your personnel, for when they're back in the office again after the corona crisis, and then you can share that out, which will be good for your business and will be good for the sector. Now, remember, hopefully we can make you a little bit more corona proof, and the journey starts here.